More residential. More. Do I need more parks? I have 2 parks. Nope, I don't need any of that. More residential. Let me just, why not? Fill all of that in. More residential. Yes. Increase the population. Maybe that's a bit much. Hold on. Healthcare, no, that's fine. Police is fine. I guess I need to put some at this side. School is fine. I need elementary schools there, like there and there later on. High school is fine. University is fine. Alright, cool. Okay, buses. Haven't put a bus line in for a long time. Buses. We do have that. Let's put in a line around here. Like this. More loops. And, you know, more loops. More loops, more loops. Looping, looping. Alright, more loops. And here, I guess we should link. Let's join up with the train station. And we'll loop around here. I mean, eventually we want to join this up. There's nothing there right now, but might as well put a few stops in there as well. Alright, join that up. Good. Everything looks good to me. There's a little bit of demand for all sorts of things. So let me come here and just zone. Let me do this. And zone commercial there. Park. Yeah, everything's fine. Zone more commercial down here, even though that's not really filled in yet. But you know, it doesn't hurt to preemptively zone. And then those offices are filled in. I guess this can also be offices down here. Offices and industrial do pretty much the same thing. Let me just put some stuff around here, even though that might be a little bit much. More offices, I guess? Sure. And do we have more space for industrial? No. Alright, so this is completely filled in with industrial now. Oh, except for this. Let's put that in. So that has been filled with industrial. That's gonna be filled in with offices too. Leaving space here for I don't know what. I guess more industrial here. Like we're gonna come out there and then join there. And then, you know, we got this and we got this. And Smoky Corner can expand. More smoke, more corners. Healthcare, that's all fine. Oh, actually, that's not even healthcare. That's. Did I not put a? Oh, I didn't put a clinic down. Wow. My bad. Let me put a clinic down here because we need one. I put a crematorium and not a clinic. In other news, everything there looks good. So, Smoky Corner expands a little bit. So I should probably clean up my neighborhoods again, my districts, whatever they're called. So, you know, Smoky Corner is going to expand up here. And that's going to expand to include that stuff and also this stuff. For some reason, Arcadia is both farming and offices. Birdsong Hills is still Birdsong Hills. Although this is... Is this something else now? Alright, let me just put Birdsong Hills up to there. And expand this to include those. I really think those belong together, although I want to make sure the roads are clear for the trucks. I did ban trucks from here. Heavy trucks at least. Alright, so then industry has expanded a little bit more this way, so let me just include these into there. The commercial has expanded, so let me include this stuff. Alright. And this has definitely... West End, it's called. West End has definitely expanded. Let's make sure all of these guys are included. And also these guys. Let me grab that as well for future expansion. And then this is a new district, I guess. Let me include this side of the highway. Oops. Oops. Let me just put that back and then get a big brush. Add all of that in. What's it called? Briar Rose Heights. Briar Rose Heights. Briar Rose Heights. It's I like that. It's a little bit thorny. It's a little bit euphemistic. I mean, it's a little sarcastically euphemistic. I like how that Briar Rose Heights. Great. All right, let's keep that name. And then here is also a new district. So let me just cover everything on this side of the highways. Like so. What's this called? Butler Hills. Butler Hills, like a whole hill full of butlers. We don't want to call it Butler Hills. This is it's a commercial district. Let's call it the money grubbers. I don't know. My naming schemes are always a little bit satirical. Alright, so highways are still fine. Busy but not congested. I mean, we're doing really well. The highway's doing really well. Oh, this is no, this looks okay. It's a little bit alarming, but mostly okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're doing okay. Not that much demand for anything right now. I guess we just have to wait for the city to grow a little bit. We're up to 51,000, and we are still growing quite quickly. Do I want another train line? I can put like another passenger train station somewhere around here. I don't know if that's a good thing though. Like, I don't know if anyone cares about passenger trains in this game. Alright, we're making about 18,000 a week. Let me check my services. In fact, let me zoom out and just check everything's covered, right? So power is all covered. Water is all covered. Garbage, there's no garbage piling up that I can see. Health, everything is in the blue except for this little bit here. Pretty much everything is in the blue. Crematoriums, again, everything is in the blue. No one is panicking anywhere. Fire coverage. Oh, there's no fire coverage at the port. Maybe I should just put that there. Just for you, port. Just for you. I mean, the factories, for some reason, these factories are not as prone to fire as these ones. And I don't really know why. Because there's like this fire coverage, but these guys are like really prone to fires. I don't know, for some reason this particular patch of factories is a lot safer than all the other ones. Anyway, police coverage, everything is blue. Education, primary education, everything is fine except for the new districts. That's normal. We'll have to wait for these guys to get smart. High school coverage, everything is okay except here. I think this high school might be at capacity. That high school is at capacity, so we're gonna put in another high school. Yeah, another high school somewhere around here. Can't really fit it in anymore. I guess we'll put it on the other side of the road. Alright, well that was a little bit embarrassing. Or maybe I should demolish some of these houses to put this in. Does it really matter? Space already occupied? I'll end up demolishing quite a few houses if I do that. What to do? Let's put that there. Unfortunately, we have to demolish some houses to do that. Yeah, and we can see that we don't have enough capacity. Don't have enough high school capacity for sure. So that's alarming. So I think even with that, it's still going to be below capacity. What is this? That is at capacity. Amazing. Alright, let's give you guys another high school. Right there. And even then, I think they still need one more high school. Let me just put one there. Yeah, so the high schools were at capacity. University, We have great coverage, but for some reason these guys... Is this university at capacity? No, like it's not even close to capacity. I don't understand why some of these guys can't get to university, but... Like at the very edges there, you see that? Even though the coverage is fine, they just... Oh, I guess maybe they can't get to high school. No, they can get to high school. I don't know. So education is mostly fine. We were lacking in high schools, but now that we have put that in, hopefully things will get better. Let me just check this one. 690... 951... 948, so they're moving out of there. 634... Where are these ones? 993... 607, 625. Yeah, probably need another high school here even. Like we need a lot of high schools apparently. Let me put one more high school there because we're gonna expand this way, so we're gonna need it fairly soon. Elementary schools, are these at capacity? Let me just check. 228 out of 300. 230 out of 300. So I mean, they're kind of at capacity. Let me put a elementary school in there. Kill a few houses along the way, but let's do that. Buses, we have 1,700 people using the bus every week. I guess that's good, I'm not even sure. Not many people using boats and trains. Alright, so I guess we can just let it grow. Actually, we need more commercial. Let me just zone more commercial around here. Do we have enough police coverage and fire coverage? Alright, I'm gonna zone all of that. Let's see, health, fire, police, no, everything should be fine. Alright, let me save the game. Things are going really well right now. We're gonna save the game. Number 20. And I'm kind of in the mood to destroy things by going for some of these negative achievements. You know, like, things have been going too well for too long, and I feel like I should destroy things. Probably not a good idea, but... Okay, what can we go for? Some of these are easier than others, right? So industrial zones, we're almost there already. Fill 3 instances of cemeteries. What we need to do here is put in the cemeteries and turn off the crematoriums, right? So let me just do that. Crematoriums, we got one there, we got one there, we got one there. So what if I turn this off and where was this one? And turn this off. And then put in a cemetery. It takes ages for this thing to fill up, by the way. But let me put in a cemetery like there. So that the dead people get moved to the cemeteries. What I'm concerned about is that people will still get shuffled out of the cemeteries into the crematoriums despite me turning them off. So here, I guess I'll put a cemetery around here if I can. Nope, no I can't. Let me move. So let me move this to here, but also turn it off. And then let me turn off these two. Here and here. And then let me put a cemetery there. So I need to fill all 3 of those. Let me just check this. There are... See, there's like 0. There's 0 people in that cemetery right now. There's 0 in that one right now. And there's 0... Let me just... Okay, let's just put that there. And see what happens. We need to fill those 3 eventually. I can just like reduce the funding on the crematoriums. Don't know if that's a good idea. So what else do we need to do? Average garbage piling per building at least 25. This is probably quite easy. We just have to turn off all of the garbage incinerators. We did save the game, right? So let me turn off all the garbage incinerators.